day, everyone. I am Marno M. Pavonan.
I am Joanne Tribo.
And we are here to discuss SDG 14,
Life Below Water.
SDG 14 emphasizes the importance of preserving marine biodiversity, habitats, and ecosystems. This involves protecting coral reefs and mangroves and other marine environments that are vital for sustaining ocean life.
However, we face numerous threats such as pollution, overfishing, climate change, habitat destruction. Protecting and preserving life below water is essential for the health of our planet and future generations.
Exploring the depths of our oceans reveals a hidden world teeming with life, where every creature plays a vital role in the delicate balance of marine ecosystems.
SDG 14 emphasizes how we conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. This is the challenge issued by Sustainable Development Goal 14. We all need the ocean, no matter if you live on the beach or in the desert. The oceans provide climate regulation, foods, jobs, and so much more. By 2025, prevent and significantly reduce marine pollution of all kinds, in particular from land-based activities including marine debris and nutrient pollution. Oceans are the biggest ecosystems on planet Earth, and they are essential to our survival. Over 3 billion people across the world depend on coastal and marine resources, generating many jobs in various industries. The ocean has a significant part to play in the worldwide development, and it can help fight poverty. However, marine ecosystems across the world are currently being threatened by our human activities. We must start protecting our oceans' health if we are to prosper and survive. Thus, we must work together to protect and save the ocean for the sake of our survival and the survival of the planet. Our oceans are in danger, but we do have heroes everywhere who try to protect it. Aquatic animals make up 80% of life on Earth, and they rely on our help for survival, as we rely on these oceans not just for food, but for the air we breathe, because sea life produces over half the oxygen in an atmosphere.
Reduce ocean acidification. Minimize and address the impacts of ocean acidification, including through enhanced scientific cooperation at all levels. Reducing ocean acidification requires addressing its root causes primarily through carbon dioxide emissions. Reducing ocean acidification is a critical aspect of protecting marine ecosystem and the countless species that depend on them. The primary driver of ocean acidification is the excess carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere from human activities such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation. By reducing carbon dioxide through transitioning renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and implementing carbon capture and storage technologies, we can slow down the rate of ocean acidification. Additionally, promoting sustainable fishing practice and advocating for the conservation of marine biodiversity can help mitigate the impacts of ocean acidification. Sustainable fishing. By 2020, effectively regulate harvesting and end overfishing, illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, and destructive fishing practices, and implement science-based management plans in order to restore fish stocks in the shortest time feasible, at least to levels that can produce maximum sustainable yield. Sustainable fishing involves practices that maintain the health and productivity of fish populations and ecosystem over the long term. These include measures such as setting catch limits, based on scientific assessment, reducing bycatch and intended catch of non-target species, protecting essential fish habitats, implementing gear modification to minimize environmental impact, and promoting responsible fishing practices among fishermen. Reduce waste. Much of the waste that we produce on land ends up in the oceans. Waste on land can enter waterways through various pathways such as improper disposal, littering, runoff from landfills, and sewage overflows. These pollutants are then carried by rivers, streams, and stormwater runoff into the oceans. Stop using plastic bags. Usage and wrong disposal of plastic is a major cause of marine pollution. Every year, up to 13 million tons of plastic leaks into our ocean. This is a major issue because it directly affects you and your environment. Plastic waste in particular is a major contributor to ocean pollution. Single-use plastic like bottles, bags, and packaging are lightweight and easily carried by wind and water currents into the rivers and oceans. Once in the marine environment, plastic can persist for hundreds of years, harming marine life through ingestion, entanglement, and habitat destruction. As a youth and a student, change begins with a decision. If you can reuse it, refuse it.
We are the hero. We change and we hope for our future generations and our ecosystem. Nature is not a place to visit, it is home. Let's strive to be a good example of our home by preserving and nurturing our precious ecosystem.